Indeed it is. It is. The music alone is just like, oh. Whoever composed that music, I love them. Love them so. That music, like that orchestra, like, oh God, it's so good. Good times. I don't, but I have it on my Spotify. I've been listening to it a couple times the last couple of days. Ever since the first episode you hear it. The first time you see it anyway, I should say. Yansha would have beaten you. Don't, no. Oh, and the Master Yoshi episode that you had given me a heads up on, that one kind of made me tear up a bit, to be honest, because there's a lot with that one. That's a lot of weight. Of a Spyro game? That's a good point, Zombie. Speaking of Spyro, we got the remastered coming out. I want to play that. I love playing Spyro. I've played that on the PlayStation 1. Is that so perplexed? I did not know that. I'll keep that in mind. Forgot to play the original? Oh, you fought to play the original. I got you, Zombie. My bad. That's awesome. Yeah, Spyro is amazing. Purple Dragon of awesomeness right there. Yeah, I remember, again, I'm sure if you've ever had a PlayStation 1 in particular, the boot up scene where you clean the disc, you put it in, you pop it, and you're like, and that couple of seconds of like, when's it gonna happen? Like, you gotta clean the disc again. God, it makes me feel like a kid again. Last couple of days, I felt like a kid again, watching Dragon Ball, talking about Spyro the Dragon. Everyone here is a kid at heart, aren't they? Is that what's happening? Is that why? That's gotta be why. Oh, there's a door there. Ah, that's the door I missed. It's hard to see. Okay. My reaction was like, whoa. But my reaction was like, well, there's not too much energy to be shared. But what really made me go like, whoa, was like when it did that like implosion and like the energy like inside of Goku and stuff like that. I was like, whoa. It kind of did that, like the energy collapsed in on itself. That was more interesting to me than anything else. I figured that he would do something like that because everyone kept saying he was so powerful. So that wasn't as much of a surprise as the implosion. But when he came back, and yeah, he went Ultra Instinct, that was that moment of like, I was like, oh, it's on. It's so on. Best scene in all of Dragon Ball was Goku saying goodbye and teleporting Cell. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. There's some tearjerkers, man. Especially because, like, Dragon Ball, when you watch them, especially if you binge watch them, Of Voltron? Yeah, that name sounds really familiar. Voltron. I can't. I know that name is really familiar, Zombie. I've heard that name. Voltron. I've heard that name. That name brings back memories, but I can't picture. I have no picture. Who's Voltron? Voltron. Is that from a movie? Voltron. I've heard that name before. I have heard that name before. I need a picture. I'm gonna have one of those oh moments. I know it. I've heard that before. Voltron. That's Ultron. Is from the Avengers. Ultron, not Voltron. It's similar. Hey, Union. I could definitely see that. Not confusion, yeah. Yeah. So that takes me back up there. Voltron. Dang it! Zombie's killing me with that. I'm about to Google it. Like, I've got to know. It's like when someone asks you something and you know it, but you can't. God dang it. Okay. Images. Voltron. Yes. Oh my god, I watched this when I was young. Oh my god, it's got like a Power Rangers thing it reminded me of. Because I watched Power Rangers before this. Yes, Voltron. I remember this. I might need to link this in chat. Just Google Voltron, the first image. It's got like, yeah. You never watched that? What, Voltron? I vaguely remember it. I remember watching it when I was very young. Very young. But I recall being more obsessed with like Very Odd Parents, Hey Arnold, and Power Rangers back then. Yes, I see that, Zombie. Thank you. I remember it now. I watched it when I was really young though, and I got sidetracked with other shows. You have some Super Saiyan Vegito action figure? Oh really? Oh, that's cool. Dang it, man. I wish I had some, like, action figures and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's play back to Dark Souls. Sorry about that. I'm completely off to somewhere else. And thank you for this picture, Zombie. I knew it sounded familiar. Like, I had heard that name before. Yeah, I watched a lot of those, I think one of my favorite channels to watch when I was younger, and I think my parents had something to do with this, was like the Boomerang Network and all that, or whatever it would be called, but it had a lot of the older cartoons like the Looney Tunes and Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, and then I would be exposed to a lot of the older stuff briefly, and some of them kind of got hooked on. I had to watch a bunch of them, and some of them I didn't. Voltron, I remember watching a few episodes, but I remember because I was familiar with Power Rangers before, and I was just like, well, these are just like Power Rangers. I was big into Thundercats, though. I remember me some Thundercats. How the hell is Frieza still alive in Super? I'm not going to spoil anything like that, Snowcrow. I'm not going to spoil any of that. You've only watched Z? Oh. Go watch Dragon Ball. That's a good one. When Goku's young. That's a good one. But Super is good. Have you seen all of Z, including the Cell Saga? I take it. You read the manga when you were younger, Dragon Ball? Yeah, it's a good. Only until Cell Saga. So you didn't see the Boo Saga. The Boo Saga is kind of... It's not as good as the Frieza and Cell. It's a good... I mean, it's a Dragon Ball, but... But I think Super's better than the Boo Saga was. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just talking Dragon Ball and Wandering in Dark Souls at this point. Okay. True, hey Union, true. The voiceover for that in particular was really good. Visions of Hope. Alright, what's this say? Try jumping, try no. See, Cell Saga was one of my favorite because there was a lot of Goku and Gohan bonding, a lot of father-son stuff. There's really, really deep stuff that really, really hit home. It's probably why I liked it. Probably why a lot of people liked it a lot. Super Saiyan 2 is a stupid idea. Oh, Super Saiyan Blue gets a little even crazier. Gohan was going to be the original protagonist of the Dragon Ball series? Wait, really? That makes no sense. I don't know why Gohan is named Gohan. But... But everyone loved Goku. Goku is yeah, Goku's great. It just Goku embodies like that kid at heart, but will pull through. Like Goku's like the ultimate like comeback story, like embodiment. I don't even know how else to like. Goku is love. That's right, Zombie. That's 100% right. Welcome, Boshin. Welcome, welcome. That's right, Hike. That's exactly right. A serious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will admit, though, the whole, like, Super Saiyan God and then the blue and all that, that's actually not too bad. Super Saiyan 3 is a little, There's also Ultimate Gohan. There is that. Oh, Bonfire. Hello, Bonfire. bonfire. I could talk about Dragon Ball Z all day. Try beanpole. Beanpole. Fire! Super Gotenks, yeah. You got Future Trunks, too. Spirit Bomb Sword. There's that. That was the thing. Playing volleyball with Piccolo. Whoa. Who's Blob Blob? Who is this? Yeah, Rosé. Is this a person or an NPC? I don't understand. They're using a bow. That's a person? Oh, okay. Come to me, enemy. They're just trying to archer me to death. That's a big hammer. Double kill! Whew. Chi-Chi more powerful than Yamcha? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. Alright. Got him. I agree. I completely agree. Completely. Talisman. What is this? Tight spot. Tight spot. Alright, so we rested at the bonfire. There's an item up there. Is there a way to get up there? I have not watched that video yet. No. I need to, though. I need to watch creepy, scary Popo. I'll make sure I do it after the stream. After I finished Dragon Ball, he is so scary. Yeah, I bet. After I finished Dragon Ball Super, I've been diving around Fiverr a lot, and for like I made everything respawn here, and I completely didn't want to do that. Alright, so there's no other way for me to get up from here. But to try to get like a custom intro, stream intro on Fiverr to kind of go back on topic, and there's a lot of like there's a lot of shady shit on that side that I do not like. Streamtro. Yeah, Streamtro, exactly. I like that name. But, like, I messaged a couple people, and I asked them, you know, what they could do, sent some stuff over, told them what I wanted, and everything that they came back with as like a preview and everything that they could do that they were like selling, I was curious, so I googled like templates, and I googled green screen effects that were already like free on the internet, and that's all that they were using was that stuff. And I'm sitting there going, well, why am I going to pay someone for that? If I'm going to pay, I want something custom. I don't want this a template. I could do that myself. And then pay them money to buy a game. It kind of, I don't know, last couple of days, I thought I could find somebody that didn't, but it just seems to all be templates. Seems like there's a weird business model. But then again, if people don't know anything about computers or what to look up, then I guess it would work on a fool. Or someone who's lazy, I guess. It's more people don't know how to do it. Well, I mean, most of the stuff that I can do is extremely amateur and is self-taught. Like no one, I've gotten no schooling on video editing or anything like that, or any of the stuff that I do. Everything I had to either learn through trial and error or lots and lots of YouTube videos. And let me tell you, some of the tutorial YouTube videos out there are hard to watch and cringy as hell. Like, nobody has got, like, some spunk or decency. Like, there was one person that was really nice with Photoshop video tutorial, but, like, it's, like, and they're, like, in, like, an elevator, or, like, come on, like, you're telling me how to edit a video, and you don't know how to edit audio. Why is this a thing? But it works. Like, I mean, I could rant about that all day. God, there's been times where I'm just like, all right, and like you hear like they'll do a noise or something, they don't have no pop filter on their microphone. Oh God. Oh God. Like, it doesn't have to be professional. It's just got to be like better than subpar. but who am I to talk? I mean, my first video was garbage on YouTube. Absolute garbage. You can hear you can hear my old PC fan, my loud ass PC fan in the background. No webcam. Said a lot. No rhythm. Alright, I think we've explored this area. There's a little ledge here, though. Let's go check that out. True. And that's what I told myself. I've learned... The thing I've learned about life as a whole is just... You just do it. It don't matter. It does not matter. Just do it. You're gonna suck. Accept it. Move on. I'm looking for someone to make an intro for YouTube. Ring ahead. No, I already have a kind of an intro. I just have a simple template of my logo flying in and then flying out for like the intro of YouTube videos. Most of my YouTube videos now are just chopped up bits of the streams. That way that they're archived, I get some views, I can try to get some people from YouTube to come over and watch the stream. You cannot directly advertise your channel anymore on YouTube because they do live stream, but you can talk about Twitch on the video and people will come over that way. But I can't like say put like I'm now live video on YouTube anymore. It's actually against their terms of service now, which is interesting. But I've already kind of started to make it. I appreciate the offer hike if you do know somebody, but most of the stuff that I was looking at is going to be pretty simple. I just mainly want something to give first couple minutes, so I can play some music and make sure everything is right. Give people a little bit of time to come in and then start. And I've already kind of got that. It took me a couple hours. I threw something together. Eventually, I want like a really, really nice, like really well-made intro that I'll get one day. Because I've seen some like really big streamers who, you know, they make a good bit of money and they have like a really, really good intro. Like a lot of detail and like, a good example of this would be, and again, a person that I follow, and it's kind of my like, my gauge, my peak to reach, as in quality, would be Koke, and his intro is amazing. I appreciate that hike. But the Koke stream intro is something to behold, because it's like his logos of being assembled and all the gear and stuff like that. That is cool. That is some high quality good stuff right there. That's my streamer senpai. Is what that is. All right, we've already explored there. But it's only natural. Like you've got to take inspiration from other sources. But my goal would, because I do watch them pretty often, I do never want to copy directly. That would be wrong. You have to make it your own if you're going to do something similar. You have to do it respectfully too. A lot of people just rip off stuff. Plus, nowadays you got to be careful with that stuff. There's so much creative stuff being made at once that you can copy someone without even realizing it. Like that can happen, like a parallel. I've never had that happen directly, thank God. But it's always something to think in the back of my head, or to think about in the back of your head. But also too, you know, a lot of people get like, That's a frozen mimic. Look at that. That's cool. That's really cool.